At a point in life, you government that is we get now. Wetin make government put a certain age. Once you are 18, anything you do, they'll carry you because they feel say
at their
you suppose don't know your good and your bad. So you understand. So if you don't sabi take responsibility at that particular age, whatever comes out, you must face am.
No be lie, and not true because I believe say na lack of responsibility and na irresponsibility na im go make person no go wan take responsibility for their own action. My people, na your boy again, Telomo Jolade. We don come today again, and as we dey always talk am, say we sabi talk plenty, sabi talk well for this country, but we get many things wey dey worry us for mind, like love wey no work, faith wey don shake, ambition wey still dey find road, and even purpose too. And we dey always talk say we no get all the answers for here, but na here we go talk am as e be. And today I no dey alone for here. I dey with one of my very good friend, and go try discuss on some things, or just one particular thing wey be say we suppose look into. We know say we be religious people for this country, but at the same time, we believe say different ways, the way people take dey express their relationship with God and how they take dey do am. But most times, e be like say people no dey like own up to some things. So now those things we go discuss for here. And I go like make my guest introduce himself before we enter the discussion.
People now really know. So I go by, my name is Raphael, and also known as Busy Brain. So I think they talk. We'll just dive into one or two, and we'll see how it goes from there.
Normal level. And as I was talking before, say for this part of the world, Nigeria especially, we believe in God. Yes. Sure. We get different religion, and at the same time, how people take the express am dey different. And get where we say sometimes we dey always want neglect our own responsibility, or wetin we suppose do. Say okay, now we suppose to numb to all this, and so now those kind of things we go yarn about. And the first thing we say we first look at, Raphael. Then I say, at what point do people fail to take responsibilities for their actions?
Well, for responsibility, to be frank, given the level of understanding I don't understand it, I would say you have to. They're supposed to train you with that being responsible. You understand? To a certain level, we say say yes. When you don't become matured enough, say you don't become habits.
Yeah.
You understand? Because give or take, the way we take it, we say, just that is why we get a lot of entitled people, and people will believe say, this thing be like this thing be like this. Because if you learn how to take responsibility, because responsibility and accountability, they work together. So you understand? Your values also, they are attached to them.
Yeah.
So if you know, there's this saying I usually use, you take full responsibility for your actions and outcome. That is where law comes in. So people when they really take responsibility, you need to grow into responsibility, because at a point in life, government that is we get now wetin make government put a certain age. Once you are 18, anything you do, they'll carry you, because they feel say
at their age,
you suppose don't know your good and your bad. So you understand. So if you don't sabi take responsibility at that particular age, whatever comes out, you must face am.
No be lie, and not true, because I believe say na lack of responsibility and na irresponsibility na im go make person no go want take responsibility for their own action. So let's look at another thing. So now, And we don't try talk about that, man. As you talk, say most time people they always fail to know say okay, I don't reach a certain stage where I supposed to take responsibility for my actions, and it did very important. Now it go lead me to my next question. Why be say people they always blame devil for their own actions? Why be say they always be like that? Because
I feel like personally, it still falls back to the same first question of taking responsibility for your actions. That's just it. Because generally, if we won't check the way from the creation of the angels to be where they exist now, you will notice say God Himself actually puts law.
Exactly.
So you understand?
Yeah.
My mom always talk one thing, say where there is no law, there's chaos.
Yeah, people go misbehave.
So you understand?
Yeah.
Now, you see that devil aspect now, everybody always find who to blame.
Very.
You understand?
I mean, they come
it is always easy to point finger. Now, which I don't understand with that. Because of say people no want take omo and I mean do am. People no want own up to their own error. Okay, you understand? They don't own up to their own error. You know for a fact this thing where you won't do, it dey wrong. If they catch you,
and that time you go do say devil dey exist.
It's not my hand, though, it's not me, it's the work of the devil. Devil take one. Because the reason why God give us will, it's okay now. Take for example now the scenario happened for the Garden of Eden. Adam and Eve. God come. Adam, Eve, see that tree with it, yo. No eat from am. Of course, God get every right to tell you, say, compel you, say, I must not chop from am. But there was a conversation that went on. He gave you that choice. Now allowed you to become responsible. So you understand? For your action. That is when, because a lot of people know they fail to understand, say, for every action you take, there's always a price to pay.
I no be lie. And this thing, that's why number one rule we are always deal with people be say, immediately you do something and you always talk say, oh, na demon, I be na one adversary make you misbehave, do that. I will first see you as irresponsible.
You're irresponsible.
Because I can't reason say, as you talk Lord, for law, no ignorance. Because they believe say you're supposed to use your brain, you're supposed to wise up. And because another thing we are can still reason for this matter, we say, I think people, I won't say lazy, but they just no one agree to the fact say actions, when you put actions, they get repercussions.
They won't do one like this now. It be like the process of cooking. More use cooking now, for example. Hungry they catch you. You know one cook, but you want chop.
You know possible now.
You go fair pay the price.
Normal.
Before you see the food chop.
Normal.
So you understand? A lot of people now want skip. Make somebody cook for me, so I go fit chop. So you understand? So that freedom of make I do what I want to do, me and another person face the repercussion. Now what they do, many of them.
Yeah. So and do you see this thing where you talking? I've been there Unilag one day. Okay, make I no measure this now. Okay, yeah. So you see this thing where you talk. I've been there one school for Lagos one day, and I just did with one of my friends with the gist. Now so some of these guys just come, they pray. I don't get issues with that, but at the same time, where people they discuss. For me, I think there should also be respect. Say, you don't disturb people when they are happy. Yeah, so but no problem about that. So where I can't get issue when they start to pray against spirit of lust, I laugh. You know when they make me laugh, I just say I can't laugh, I no can show. So I can't say maybe now only me notice am. So when we call reach out, I can't follow the lady.
Understand, but you want job.
So you can't realize say why people know this, because you know if you pray your way out of that your fatigue. You go need to know say you go do work. Say not to keep to this routine, you go need to stop to eat this food. Say not to say okay this thing I supposed to do for me to get better. So and those kind of things sometimes I will just reason say you know supposed to even be like that.
You know now what they always talk say a lot of people they always want that soft life, but give or take. There's no soft life anyway.
You go work for them.
You must work for them. So because of say they don't want to do the work, but they want job. Now where the issue they come up. Now wetin they create this entitled mentality where a lot of people they get. You know do something for person. You don't know this person for a particular period of years. You never do one single thing.
And they find sense
You
of
never
entitlement.
define settlements.
You know possible now. You know
How
feel.
you want it? How
You know
even
feel.
God tell you self say before you go fit even enter heaven, there are some certain things where you go do. Now the thing there is people know because of they don't want do the work. They don't want to be accountable for some certain things. They won't divert or dodge them. Make this person carry my cross. Make her just enjoy the benefits.
You know possible. And now I think not just one of those things with that, because most times you go first reason, you go reason the matter, go say no, things not supposed to even be like this. And now why they pay me sometimes well as you say people won't just leave their responsibility for
somebody else.
For somebody, you know possible. So now this question I want to ask, because for me, not a popular opinion. I don't. Okay, so make I ask first before we discussed about before I share my own. Now, it is necessary say we must go religious house before our prayer answer.
Religious house before prayer answer. If I will quote the scripture properly, or quote scripture properly, the only thing we deals the reason for that religious house now. Do not despise the gathering of the brethren. Now with the Bible talk. Okay. You don't talk about prayer. You understand? It means everything. One way or the other, you just need to keep going, hearing the word, understanding the law. So you understand? Prayer or no prayer, if you just do small prayer, but you don't need to be in the religious house. So you understand? It is not a must. You can do. I get a lot of cases whereby I will tell you, say, I don't even enter church do the prayer. No be pastor and I pray for me. So you understand? I was just sincere about an intention about the agenda. You understand? I did not just only pray. No be just prayer I do. So you understand? No be just prayer I do. I also do the work.
No man.
You understand? Now wait till make it be like say there was a result. Because a lot of people feel say you need to enter that the same thing, each of all those things, they will be like say they align. Because the reason being now because of say a lot of people feel say and now when I don't enter this is the house of God, or now they go fear answer my prayer. If I don't go this place, if I don't go that place, I know if you achieve those certain things. So you understand? Well, I will tell you for full chest, given the way we say we don't get a certain understanding which you don't need that place.
So and because another thing, and like you talk so another thing we even can be safe. I think I love to listen more than okay when this person, when this clergyman, when this cleric or when this religious person that okay is knowledgeable, is talking about things. So I think I tend to listen more because most times I think listen help one to say okay, at the listen, at the take am in, then it did very applicable. Because one thing what I don't notice, say people they pray past listening. People, I believe, say even when they talk, say okay, and you know we live in a system whereby everybody they pray about village people. You know, everybody you will see everywhere will scatter. But when it comes to the fast, say okay, they sit them down, say okay, these are the actions that you must take. And most times people they always feel say now you want that kind mental laziness to do the work, but they believe say prayer must solve everything.
You know one thing, waiting my reason, okay. Waiting my people say you get a situation will happen for my life basically. You understand? And I break out from that mindset itself. This same thing we just talk about now. All those powers from the village, family people, environmental power and stuff like that.
That environment.
We don't stay too religious to the point where we say a lot of us they use dodging of responsibility enter prayer. Now what many of us they do. In the sense say many people no one they don't use and say make I just go, make God do everything for me. I will just do the prayer.
It's not possible now.
So you understand? Because and that way we always talk say there are some certain things we say not be supposed to be full time. So you understand? You know if you tell me now say I get work where I wan go, where I know say na where I dey pick from. And they tell me say make I come. Say there's one prayer house, we don do like 12 hours prayer. Where you know say the person I dey work for. And if I go that place, they go sack me comot for work. I want to get another work. I don't know whether you understand which I mean.
Yeah, sure.
Because the truth of the fact is say I don't already know. Okay, you get one of my friends will say person they tell us say clear road. Clear road, say na family line they do you, village people and all that. But this person when they tell making clear road, he don't even do achieve a lot than the person wey dey tell am. Na only one question na go how family people dey do me. Because there are some certain things wey I don't do where I know see say for the house if nobody even get am.
Now where
family person no do me anything, I don't do business. Family person no do me anything, I don't rent house. He's happily married now by the grace of God. Family people no see am. So how come? Now only poor people now they get make I use that word because the be like say the be like say now only the poor
lower
people
class,
the lower class,
now village people.
Now village people they always get their time.
So and I think even as e dey for holy writings say wisdom is profitable to the direct. And so another place where I can get you should be they say the where people they come from, how the kind of people wey be say they get those discussions with those kind of things wey be say they don't learn, and you can later realize say this thing no need this intercession, no need this now actions you supposed to take. If it just be like person wey be saying he dey stress himself big time and you dey want say hey dey rest, dey try sleep, this thing wey you dey do you go backfire, go talk say oh by grace of this thing God you no go sick, you know we say you are human. If that sickness come at that moment they feel they pray which whereby na medical attention they need, you can't realize say why you dey pray for wetin you know say in the first place you are the one putting yourself through this.
Yes, sir.
And you're going to say most times people don't really want to take actions, they don't just want to believe say this thing where I do now me think now we use my hand put myself inside this thing and I suppose own up say now me do one. So I think where people get issue now just to own up for their actions without blaming any external force, any external force or unseen forces.
A lot of people first of all don't want to take. Now we see now bring us back to the first conversation of taking responsibility. A lot of people don't want to take responsibility for their action first. Sure you understand? A lot of people don't want to see they are accountable for the outcome.
Why they can't blame them?
That's the easy way out. you never be a situation whereby you and a person do some kind of thing. Sure you understand? And you dey like tell the person say okay look the person come meet you. They say he want to do something, and you first tell and say this is the way they tell me I feel say me do one like this because I feel say the best thing can't go do in your mind. But when the thing no can work out, you can't come back on the blame you. Don't let them with the blame.
They'll blame person.
They can't blame you. That's the way you tell me. Information say you follow up now. You don't need before you go get accountability partner. You have to be accountable first for yourself.
Definitely, because and no be lie because most times people want accountability partner, but they no ready.
But they are not accountable to themselves.
In short, the funny thing be say they're ready to take feedback from those people where they say they want because
it works like this. If you're accountable to yourself, give or take whether you get accountability partner or not, you go first start to the check.
And where I feel make I make error.
Like I make error for this make a correct them. So when you don't get, and that means they call them accountability partner. It means everything. Not supporting lead. So it means that those certain things where you say you won't be do.
Yeah.
If you can't fall short, then go alpha. You don't deviate. Everybody will talk. Say you talk. You say you won't do with this. Now where your partner they back you up. No be say now because if you check almost everything, it be like you tell me say you want to read one book. Now before the end of the month, you want to read this particular book. The only thing we are going to do now, everything. Now just follow up.
Yes, no be you go
force you make you do one.
Definitely. Now you go talk say okay, this book I suppose structure the way we are going to read am. Now no be me
to just
alpha
sure
you read. Yeah.
Sure you understand. Make sure say you read that. Now wetin dey do many, you know for a fact. Doctor don tell you say rest. Yes. As you take the work, make sure say you rest. Sure you understand. Now you say, don't worry, prayer will solve everything. For crying out loud, you know say health wise, okay, look, due to stress and all that, if you no rest, you dey get some kind of headache, just try to take those drugs. Yes, now all those things will be so okay. Just help you. Most of all those drugs really they give you, and to make sure say you do it. If you didn't even put themselves, make sure say if you take the drugs,
you rest. Exactly. We still tell you make you rest.
You go take drugs, you no rest. You carry and still enter work. You go still go fire down. You use 16 hours. How you want to do one?
So the matter get as it because like what you talked before, and I think I still mentioned and say most of our inactions to take responsibility. Say okay, when we do something, we're supposed to say, because for me I think, and they cross my mind say if I act in some way, maybe say maybe I do this and I say and devil push, I'll first because I go look stupid for myself. Say why I go mention say I go look so, or I go just look so, I will look so irresponsible. Think say now one devil and na him oga. You don't reason this thing, no be today. Before you dey your mind, before you carry am out, you can't do am now. Can't dey blame say
e dey your mind. Then your mind dey because
no,
whatever you do, you don't already do understand for mind.
Yeah, normal now.
Like you understand. So understand say anything you do, you follow up.
Normal. Okay, so you see this in person wey know say exam dey come, you no read.
You never read. And you dey to collect flying colors.
No, that one even dey. You can't read say omo this exam go hard this particular exam. Wetin I fit do so you don't know say okay na to carry expo enter. You know say when you never carry that, when they never catch you be expert. So now if they catch am, that time you come dey hear.
You work for the devil. I didn't do it intentionally.
You don't do what intentionally. So you can't realize say no, fine. You do this thing, you do am.
Own up.
Just own up. You go come with punishment, definitely. Yeah. But you know if you escape the punishment.
Yeah, if you start to take responsibility personally, you start to be responsible for our actions, changes go plenty.
Normal.
Changes go dey.
And
for every sector.
I swear. And do you funny thing I dey talk say most times if I come out, I dey talk say we no fit pray for better country. Na actions.
Na better actions.
So now most times if I come out, people go talk say dirty dey road, this thing. Just wait.
Who where the dirty?
Dey watch you go see same person, they go buy water, drink am. If it be bottle, if it be the nylon, they don't drink and finish before you know, they go throw away am for road. Now still same people go so this place they smell. You can't reason am say these people in front of your own shop or in front of where you dey do business, the gutters wey dey there, you no even fit talk, you know if they smell, you no even fit pack am. And you go see now go see pour dirty inside and you go see talk say this thing. So I can't look and say from little things where people no fit take actions, wey be say they no fit own up say I suppose take these actions on a larger scale. How they will even agree.
Better country. Now what you just mean? So, because if people know they take that, let me just be the thing. If you are not taking responsibility for your actions, you can't get a good result.
It's not possible.
There's no guy who wants it.
Not possible.
You want a clean environment. Now you the dirty am. I be the dirty they fall from sky.
You know if you pray for better environment, if you now you go use your hand. Put them in order.
You be player, we go feed. You want make your team win and you no score goal. How you want take win?
Prayer no fit allow you make you win if you don't put in your efforts now.
You must do the work for you to get that result where you define.
So now so the matter be the matter just get as it be, and sometimes you come reason and say your eye no open say this thing just take action. You go do am.
They don't want to do that action. See, I feel say personally the error don't dey, yes. But if you see they corrected, you don't get anything they really correct. I feel say if parents, I use parents generally, because give or take anybody, the person will sit down for government house, the person will dey for church, the person will dey school, all everybody get parents.
Yeah, certain.
And my mom, they always talk, say one thing, you are an ambassador of the home you come from.
No man.
So you understand? So it means everything. If parents generally do their work, making their children start taking responsibilities at an early age,
it go day easier.
It becomes easier.
Yeah. They come make I check. Okay, so we feel just a round up now. Yeah. We don't reach 20. So, and all these things we say we don't reason because most times it happen for relationships too, husband and wife, partners and all people who are courting and like so. Because before people go take actions, you go first reason and say, oh, this thing and that one. But it's good as we don't try iron and say this thing not supposed be like this, and you're supposed to say, okay, now like this is our responsibility as a person. No be every time. No be in short. Why you go dey blame devil? Why you go dey blame one unseen forces for your actions?
They blame unseen force. If they blame person wey be say dey close to you for something wey you do. Now you dey cool.
Or lack of responsibility wey you say you supposed take the responsibility you say you supposed take, but you are blaming others for it.
You know for a fact. Say if I do this thing, it go backfire. You still do and look for who you go blame.
Yeah, so you can't realize say no, things not supposed to be like that. So and thank you so much, Raphael, for this opportunity. So before you go, any parting shots?
I cannot talk plenty. I beg. I just make I leave am because if I talk, we no go come up for you. The only thing I go just tell everybody is that you're an adult.
No man.
You're an adult. Learn how to start taking responsibility and stop pointing fingers.
They no blame them.
Your life go better.
I mean, they no blame devil for their.
They no blame devil. No blame devil. Devil no get anything. Now only advice they give you. Now we make advice give. Afa, try fly fence. You know, say if I jump that fence, I go die. You say okay, make you shot try am. Maybe you no go die. If you jump the fence, you break leg. Say you understand.
So
try as much as you can to start taking responsibility.
So thank you so much. And as you talk, you go talk into Percy here. You know, the brain says supposed to tell and say, "Oh, more this thing, it get as it be." So my people, we don't talk, and based on things we say, we don't hang out on why we need to take actions. It's very important too. No, they blame anybody. Say now one unseen forces they make you misbehave. When you know, say you get brain as an adult on things we say you're supposed to. Before you will know, they go look you say you know the responsibility. You know the responsible at all. And you know, as we they talk we go think and we go live also so that we go get better society.
Yes,
and on that note, we dey come to the end of today's episode. My people, make we continue to do our best. Make we no give up.
Society.
Make we continue to pursue that goals, those ambitions we get, and make sure say we do our best as a good citizen, and at the same time for our own betterment also, because make una no blame anybody for an action though. Bye.